Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. So today I'm going to explain about technology integration into language learning. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Alya with student number 232122127 and I'm from class D. And then I'll explain this for course methodology in ELT. Let's go straight to the material. First one is what is technology integration into language learning? So technology integration refers to the planned and strategic use of digital tools, resources, and platforms such as apps, software, the internet, AI, and multimedia to support, extend, and transform the language teaching and learning experience. And then next is why. Why we should use this method is the first one is enhance quality. This is to achieve learning objectives that would be difficult or impossible without technology that align with the division stage of the SAMR model. And then the second one is personalization. To enable adaptive learning that adjusts to each student's pace and learning style. For example, AI that provide instant customized feedback. And then next is authenticity and access. To provide unlimited access to authentic language material like news, podcasts, native speaker interaction, and global communication context. And then the last one is motivation engagement. To make the material more engaging, interactive, and relevant to the students' digital lives. And then next is who is involved. The first one is teachers act as a facilitator, instructional designer, and technology directors. They must process TPACK or technological pedagogical context knowledge to select the right tools for specific pedagogical goals. And then the second one is students act as active and autonomous learners using technology to manage their own learning pace and interact with a global learning community. And then the last one is content developer. That is individuals or companies who create the software, application, or platform used in learning, such as Duolingo or Grammarly and others. And then next is where we use this method. There is 3 points. The first one is physical classroom. Using technology as an aid for instruction and interactive presentation, like smartboard and laptops. And then the second one is blended learning environments. It's combining face-to-face instruction with structured online activities. And then the last one is distance learning. The entire learning process is conducted online using video conferencing and learning management system. And then next is when we use this method is technology is used throughout the learning process, whether before class, like for research or preparation, and during class for interactive discussion, or after class for review, homework, or extra practice. And then next is how to use this method. Is the first one is with model selection. Utilize frameworks like TPACK and SMRR to guide technology choices and ensure deep integration. Now the second one is with content alignment. Tools must be used to achieve language content goals like grammar, vocabulary, and other skill, and pedagogical goals like facilitating group communication. And then next is teacher training, providing adequate professional development so teachers feel competent and creative in using digital tools. And then the last one is focus on in interaction. Is using technology to promote meaningful interaction or asynchronous rather than just passive consumption of information. And then there is the references that I use to search this method. And last one is thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. So today we are going to learn about note-taking with Cornell method. Now I'm going to give you an effective method to process information and facilitate your people or recall that is Cornell method. This method is force you to take notes that summarize and most importantly, test yourself. Before we start, I will explain what the Cornell method is. So, Cornell note-taking method is a structured and systematic note-taking technique designed to help students organize, review, and summarize lecture or reading material effectively. This method was invented by Professor Walter Koch of Cornell University in the 1950s. This is the example or template of this Cornell method. First, you can write your title here, and then all optional from the lecture go into the notes, and then the smaller column on the left, you can write your key points or questions that maybe you can think of the section for recording meetings and prompts about the material. And then the last one is number section. This is for breakdown of the main point from the text. Do you get it? Yes. Okay. Now let's go start the practice. I will give you an instructional video about plagiarism, and remember, you just take notes during column, and then focus only on the key point and the definition. I'll give you a sheet of paper, and please draw like the paper. Please draw like this. Just the line. This is the video, example video that you have discovered in the class. So please learn with Cornell method.
and slightly changing Soviet crisis, what requiring inferior simplification.
Okay, good job. Give us give a class.
Research requires solution and parent presentation goals. Use codes for preparing presentation inside every knowledge